Hey. All right. So here we are, Thursday night, if you're catching this while I'm doing the premiere video. And we are going to continue what we've been talking about. And no worries if this is your first one you're catching, where we're talking about the 10 days post-Christmas to set up your new year, really with just these incremental steps to just take a look at, to start to put some things in place so that as you step into the new year, you're actually prepared to make the new you happen versus scrambling to come up with a plan once the new year is here. And then a couple weeks go by and we just feel like we already lost control because we never really got a plan in place. So we're doing these step by steps. And really right now, what I'm going to go over is really looking into, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're now coming into the weekend. It's the time that I'm really like the temptations of the lull. So if you caught a couple of the other videos where we're taking these little steps, you heard me kind of talk about this whole week is just kind of a lull. We're in between like this crazy splurging, eat everything in sight holiday, right? Where there's goodies abounds everywhere that we look. And then we're also now looking in the face 2019, right? So and the new things that we want to create for ourselves. I'm just now realizing I never even explained. So I'm hanging out in my garage. If you have kids, say mom in the comments below. You totally know what I'm talking about, where it's crazy. So I'm recording out here. I'm like, I can see the bikes in the background and this lighting is pretty crazy. But anyway, and for those of you who don't know me, you're just like, who is this lady and why am I listening to her? I'm Erin Moore. I'm the founder of Success with More Nutrition. It used to be plus size clothing, now down to a 2-4, and I'm just here to really bring it to you and make it simple. We like to really hype up getting healthy and making it kind of a complicated thing because it's easy to do. There's so much information out there. So I really try to break it down and just bring it to you simple, like these 10 steps that we're just kind of going day by day, kind of taking a look at these post-Christmas days on what we can do, right? So we're in the lull. We're about to enter the lull. So now it's the weekend. So we had Christmas. Maybe you went back to work for a few days, maybe not. But now we're going to go into the weekend. So maybe you're going to work one more day and have a couple days off. I don't know. But so then there's leftovers all over the place. There's all these people pushing all their baked goods on you because they have so much left over, as if you don't have enough of your own, right? So there's all this stuff. So what I encourage you to do is into this weekend, which is really kind of a funky space where we can easily just kind of just keep staying in that slide of it's the holidays. I would encourage you to think like, are there some things that you can start tweaking? Like yesterday, we talked about really putting into practice today, just trying to start to weed out the bad stuff and enter in the good stuff. Not so much to like follow a perfect plan. Maybe you have an idea to wake up and have a good breakfast or a good lunch, good dinner, drink more water. And it didn't totally look that way today, but it was at least top of mind where you were starting to put elements in place. And that's all that it was meant to do. So for now, looking into the weekend, can we just take a look at it and go, okay, can I just hold off to the next big event? Maybe you have another family gathering on Sunday, or you're going to go and do up Christmas Eve on what day is that? Monday, right? Or maybe you're just going to stay home, but you want the freedom to just have fun with your family, on Christmas or on New Year's Eve. So can you hold off until that next big event, where I highly promote this time of year? Just go balls to the wall and enjoy the event. But if we spread it out to every day and, it's the weekend and, we have the leftovers. So maybe you're the one that's starting to push your baked goods on other people. And you're the one that's starting to make a little bit healthier versions of some food at home, right? And if you need help with recipes, write recipe below and I'll send you some over for free, right? But so now we're going to go into the weekend, starting to take a look at what can I just kind of course correct here? And then when this next event comes, you know what? I'm still going to totally enjoy myself. And so, the other thing that I encourage you guys to do the other day, so if you didn't catch it, no problem, was really just start to take a look at what you're grateful for that happened over this last week. And then what you really want different for next year. Next year, on this date, 2019, what do you want to look, feel, be different? And so it's not so much like you're making a resolution right now or whatever. You're just really kind of looking at the areas of your life that you want different. And then what I encourage you to do on Friday, tomorrow, is maybe just start to do a little bit of research. So for instance, if you want to lose weight, right, or gain energy or decrease a health issue, what you start to look at, what is it that you want to utilize to help with the action, because soon we've got to put some action behind that hope, right? That wish, that dream. Let's make it a reality. It's going to need some action. So right now it's just starting to gather information so that you can kind of pick and choose which one you really feel best with. Are you going to try some new plan? Are you going to do the next fad diet? I would advise against it, but hey, this is your plan. Are you going to get help and support from a coach or a personal trainer? Are you going to try new products or go back to some that you loved in the past? Are you going to count calories, and if you're going to count calories, do you have some recipes and snacks that'll start to fit into that? So it's not total game time now. We're just taking a look at gathering so that we can start to decide on an option of what we want to do when we're really kind of more serious, maybe next week. So that's kind of what I'm giving you as a to-do for tomorrow, and maybe it bleeds into the weekend. I'll be back on tomorrow at 8 p.m. too to give you kind of the next steps to guide you for kind of a focus for Saturday, okay? Every day for the next week or so, I'll be on at 8 p.m. giving you kind of that next step, next things to consider. So right now it's just, can you hold off over the weekend lull and save it to the next big gathering? And of course, if one of your big gatherings is this weekend, great. But if not, do you have to eat all weekend long all the junk still? Or can we start to just put a few healthy elements in there to get some practice? And then taking a look at what you really want to change. We already did that, but if you weren't on, no problem. So that you can now start to research and gather information on what it is that you really want to put into place so that we can take those elements over some next videos that I come on with you and start to develop the plan. So for those of you who don't know me, again, I'm Erin Moore, plus size clothing down to a 2-4, bringing it to you to keep this healthy thing simple. Feel free to share if you think other people will get value out of following along with these 10 steps, the 10 days post Christmas. And just remember, keep healthy simple, have a beautiful and healthy day, and drop recipes below if you want those recipes. Bye-bye.